Hello everyone, welcome on in and happy Thursday. I hope everyone has had a great day or will have a great day, or at least a healthy one, Terris. Depending on your time zone. We are here with some more Eve of Ruin, our high level campaign, and yeah, we shall see how that goes. First of all, though, the music you are hearing is by Adrian von Ziegler. You can find out more about his stuff if you type in !music 2 in the chat. The music and sound effects during the game will be by Sirenscape. The overlay starting soon screen, the character info sheet, and the prettification of the maps were made by me in Incarnate. The character art of everyone present, because unfortunately we don't have a Lillith today, was made by Nathan. Nocteria's art was made by Lillith with help of Nathan. If you want to go check out, well, while you're over on YouTube checking out Nathan's stuff, check out our stuff. We also have a YouTube channel for D&D and TTRPG related things. There's also a Minecraft thing, but I haven't updated that in a while, and it won't be updated for a while, so that's fine. We also have a Discord where you can talk about all these fun things, post memes or cat pictures or, you know, pet pictures, or see Nathan's art in progress. There's some fan art in there. It's really nice. Is it really fan art if you're actually part of the same campaign you made the art for?
I don't know. Come to the Discord and comment and get
Yes. Let's talk about it. But
awesome.
It's really good. Everyone I've showed it to is like, that's amazing, and the shadows and the
I'm very proud
magic.
of the shadow.
Yes. And last but not least, if you want to see what you can do to help or hinder the party, you can do what Psycole did and type in !perks in the chat. Tony has added some fun stuff with adult Luna Dragon they fought last time. And there is one lurking because Psycole redeemed one.
Oh, of course.
Why?
I redeemed it, but I also said ask Tony to tell us which campaign it's going in, so even I don't know when it's turning up.
And also, I realized something I forgot to do. Hold on. I need to do a thing. Because during the month of June, we are raising money for the Trevor Project, and I just realized that I haven't added the overlay for that. So, if you have some digital pennies to spare, please check out the link in !donate and donate. Only if you have the money to spare. But if you do, you get entered into a raffle. You get one ticket in the raffle, everyone who does the thing. There's also a free channel point reward to enter the raffle if you don't have the money. Don't feel like you have to. But we have some amazing stuff from Free League. Not sponsored by Free League. These things are out of my pocket. But we'll have a raffle at the end of the month for everyone who entered into this thing. There's also some milestones happening, dramatic readings of books in public domain, for example. But please consider donating if you have the money to spare. The Trevor Project is an organization for crisis intervention and suicide prevention in LGBTQIA+. What? I just saw that! Who did that?
What? Did what?
Terris?
That's less than innocent, Terris.
I am drinking my lemon sip.
Uh-huh. Well, that's the first milestone reached. I guess I'm gonna have to go dig up a bunch of books from the public domain now. Oh no! You know, like that. Silly goose, thank you
What?
so much.
I'm ferret.
I don't have. It's not a ticket thing, Tony. It's a channel point reward. If you want to use one, or donate $5 or more, and you'll be entered into the draw at the end of June.
Yeah, Tony, it means you're gonna have to use your channel points for something other than putting wandering bosses in front of us.
Yeah, not allowed to kill us.
Yeah. Need to live.
I have a whole month to get some more points.
Just a query.
Yes.
It doesn't seem like it is on the channel point thing.
Huh. Hold on. Let me double check. Steam. View rewards. Channel points. Dashing.
It is.
It's toggled on. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and on again. Now it should work.
Yep, raffle ticket, first thing there, 5,000.
Okay, I had to turn it off and on again. Yay!
Bye.
It's almost like that fixes most problems in life. Turn it off and then on again. There you go, Tony.
Dead.
Gonna make a little list of people. And
Ferret.
Terris. Alright, let's go around the table, introduce ourselves and our characters. Unfortunately, Lillith is not well or not feeling well and couldn't be here. Terris is being silly and being here anyway. Which we
Sorry.
appreciate. I appreciate that loads. But you are being silly. So,
Yeah.
Psycole. Psycole.
Sorry, I was putting a message into chat for Tony. My name is Psycole. I am playing Droven Deldon, the Kalish. No. Nearly went.
Shadowkai.
No, I've definitely
Shadowkai.
fudged that one up already. I am playing
Right.
Draven, the half Shadowkai fighter warlock.
The
You
forelock.
see, Draven Doldorn just rolls off the tongue a bit
It
like
does.
Draven Doldorn, and it's like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Secret third sibling.
I mean, it's
I
gonna
mean,
be even
it's
more
entirely-
fun if we can get the crossover going.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh god.
More talking to ourselves. Yeah.
Yay! I wonder
Yay.
what that is like.
I do it all the time.
So do I.
Yes, that's kind of what you do when you're DM, especially when characters or players insist on putting your NPCs in the same room.
Yep.
Sorry.
Speaking of Terris.
Oh, hi, I'm Terris, your friendly neighborhood ferret. Today I am playing Elliot, the Fallen Asimar, technically death, but actually pain cleric. Yes, I don't need to do a fun fact, it's not that day.
I mean, you can if you want, but you don't have to.
I will actually give you a quote instead for Fridays. Sometimes a lie is most convincingly hidden between two truths. Can't remember who said it, but it was from the X-Files.
Ah, nice. It's been more than a decade since I watched X-Files. Used to love that show.
Mhm.
I haven't watched it, so I don't really have an opinion about. Well, I haven't watched it in about a decade, but I remember really enjoying it.
I was obsessed.
Yeah. I was at the age of my parents telling me I couldn't watch it because I was too young and got nightmares when it first aired in Sweden. At some points, I should have heeded their warnings. But, yay! And we have Nathan.
Hello, I am Nathan, the voice known as the Art Arcana, and today I'm playing Falcath, the Red Dragonborn Barbarian, and I have a riddle.
Ooh, yes.
Riddle me this. I am the beginning of everything, the end of everywhere. I'm the beginning of eternity, the end of time and space. What am I?
Ooh, could you
I
send
know
it
this,
to me?
but I won't say it.
Could you send it to me so we can pin it?
I most certainly can.
And yes, do pop your guesses in. The answer will be at the end of the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, comment section. And again, the answer will be at the end of the video if you're watching this on YouTube. So stay for that one, or skip. It's up to you.
Oh, I recall that I didn't actually tell you guys the answer to my riddle from last week.
What was the answer to your riddle from last week?
The riddle was, what can go up a chimney down but can't go down a chimney up?
That is so true.
And the answer is an umbrella.
I thought it would be an umbrella.
Why are you putting an umbrella up a chimney?
For fun.
Or if you're Mary Poppins.
I would like to redefine what fun means, please.
Chimney, chimney.
Chin, chin,
Chim
chin.
chim chim.
Alright, got that one pinned. Got that one moved.
Oh, I know.
I like Mary Poppins. I think she's an archfey.
Of course she is.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Nanny McPhee.
Yes.
They
All
probably
British
belong in the
nannies
same
are
circle.
All British nannies are archfays.
And that just reminded me of Super Nanny, which is a TV show.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I mean, yeah,
Yes.
she would also be an archfey.
Not a particularly good
What's
one.
the,
though.
Isn't there that fun story where they basically blame ADHD on the archfey?
Can I
So
have
they
your
basically come in and
attention,
say,
please?
Can I have
Of
your
course.
attention, please? Yeah.
It's like, yes,
I love it.
thank you, bye.
Oh, it's
That reminds me of the sovereign for names.
Mm,
Hello.
and hi,
Hello, push.
I
Sorry.
am Adana or Joe or Oi, you there, even though Lillith isn't here right now. I am the DM and channel runner around these parts. And, well, anyone want to give us a recap of what happened last time?
I most certainly can. Okay,
I'm on it.
bear with me. Whoop. Notes. There we go. Okay,
So did you boop me? How dare?
I do apologise. Session 7. We sit in the halls. Mordekainen transforms and shows himself to be the former captain of Vecna's army, Caspar Thadis, showing himself, telling us he has been hiding and getting ready to get rid of him. The wand of 7 parts can grant any wish, just need to collect the pieces, and a place for us to beat him. One part of the staff is in our plane, in the Temple of Lolth in Faerun, Underdark, Web's Edge. We are free to read the books in the library or rest as we wish. We learn about Vecna being stabbed in the heart, though it did not stick, apparently. The boys get shown to their rooms as Caspar tells them how Tasha, Al-Lustriel, and her wife not like being disturbed in their rooms. You can tell I have problems reading, can't you? Caspar coming back to ask if the party can help him with a request. Elliot humours him with doing as asked. He does his hand gesture and says, "Notch."
Knocked.
Knocked. Sorry. And 4 creatures show up. Casper tells us we have a boon from the Whispered One. No one really likes this idea. The party now has advantage on all insight checks and can once a day cast See Invisibility. Draven and Octaria finding bits and pieces in the library about forgotten gods, hidden gods, and artifacts. Reading about how Vecna ascended from mortality to godhood, becoming a lich. How his general betrayed him, cut off his hands, and plopped out his eyes. Nocteria trying to find out how the fuck they got the boon. The interruption of the ritual must have given it to us. Draven reading about the staff, how to find one piece of it, and how if you have one piece, you will instinctively know where the other pieces still are. Draven's still not happy about the boon he got, does that hand gesture Elliot did, and starts shooting at the unseen servant, one gone now. Octaria does the same, and asks the 3 that left, helping her find some books. Illustrial comes running as she hears Draven screaming and wants to help. Not tells her about someone losing their magic. She's getting worried about the matter and finding some more books to read. Nocteria and Illustrial having a lovely chat about her wife, her mother, and such, reading the books given to her to read about the lost magic semi out loud to Falcath to help him sleep. Elliot sleeping on the floor, up in the room. Draven sitting on the couch with the rest. Draven and Elliot have a rough time since they don't feel too connected to their gods because of the sanctuary. Draven bouncing around finding stuff, and it's lantern controlling air elementals, hiding it from the rest of the party as Elliot comes down from the bedroom, telling Draven that we see with our eyes. Falcath trying to seem asleep as Nocteria is implying Draven and Elliot would make a cute couple. For all good in bed with each other. They start discussing dating, one night stands, and putting the guys in dresses. During this time, I'll just add in Falcath plays with a certain ring on his finger. I typed that into the chat, but I never actually said it. The party agrees to rest up before we head to the temple. Tasha starts staring at Draven as he wakes up, telling him how they are not there to apologize, but to make ourselves useful. Surprised, we mention the staff and how we want to go to the Underdark. Tasha opening a portal for us to go to, not all the way, but we have Draven to find crevices. Draven asking how we can contact them. Tasha comes back with sending stones, and Nocteria takes it. Everyone goes through the portal. We end up in a small place, stone walls and a boulder/door thingy. Elliot gives it a shove, nothing happens. Falcath tries and nothing happens. Everyone starts to push and it starts moving a little bit, and they fall in. The room filled with skeletons and dead bodies, and there we have it.
Indeed, you can have a point of inspiration for the recap.
I will claim it.
Excellent. Well,
I think you read my notes back verbatim. I do, because I realised it was me that wrote the notes last week. I still don't remember any of that.
Isn't it lovely when you're so sleep deprived that you're like on a different planet most of the time? It's beautiful and amazing and awesome.
Yes.
Well then, if we are all as Cyrescape, can we maybe play music in a range audible to human ears? There we go. I could see the thing moving, but it was like the little blips that indicates that the sound is moving was like barely showing at all. I was like, why? Can we do a thing?
Thing. Only love.
There we go. All right. A small rat tears at the tattered remains of a cloak adorning a large, hulking skeleton. Threads fray and tailbones clank against stone floor. Purple vapors swish through the stagnant air. A groan echoes through the cavern, and the rat sniffs the air, tiny nose wrinkling at the pungent smell of mold and rust. Looking around you, you see a large room. A broken cart not too far from you. Some broken barrels and crates just to your left, Falcath. And further on, a collection of bodies. What would you like to do?
Falcath will survey the area real quick and make sure that the others can get through before cautiously walking to the bodies to kind of inspect what's going on there.
All right. The others can indeed get through the boulder. It seems to be an illusion hiding the door itself. And you, with Elliot's help, have broken open the door.
This is...
I think we all walk in.
All right. Elliot, you were saying?
This is a mess.
Indeed. Can I see? Does this look fresh? I know that might be according to the map anyway. There are some skeletons, but is there like any kind of fresh bodies there?
There are some fresh bodies there. There seem to be corpses in various states of decomposition. You have some skeletons, you have some corpses that seem to have just recently died, and anything in between that. You see what looks like half moldering remains that push against a metal door just to your right. The broken horns coming up from the head, holding the handle up. And then directly to your right is a pile of corpses that move slightly, shifting a little bit, as if either gravity or some form of critter is inside. And it shows the decaying form of some humanoid. And then by your foot to your left is the charred remains of a skeleton inside armor. It seems to hold on to a bag in one hand and a small crossbow in the other. The crossbow is broken and lies under his hand. And then on the floor you see shifting, shimmering in the light, a faint spectral light that seemed to permeate this whole place, the glittering of gemstones.
So
One moment. There are a lot of bodies here, right?
Yes.
there are.
Hang on. 2 additional undead. So if I were to upcast Animate Dead from 3rd level to 4th, does that mean I get 3 corpses? Or 2? Because it says, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 4th level or higher, you animate or reassert control over 2 additional undead creatures for each level slot above 3rd. So that means it would be my 3rd level would give me 1, and then the 4th level would give me 2 extra?
Double checking that.
It's weird wording.
Yeah, so if you cast it at 4th level, you get 3.
Excellent. I am going to cast Animate Dead at 4th level.
Okay, which 3 are you getting, and what forms do they take?
I will take the 3 closest. So the 2 that I'm standing between, and probably one on the right there, near the green gemstone.
All right.
Can I ask a question?
Forms.
Yes.
Do you warn anybody that you're casting this spell? Given
You
that
would
Falcon
see
has
him-
currently stood over some corpses.
You've seen him do it before, and he, he is using components to do this, so I imagine Falcath would see him.
Likely.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think while this is happening, Falcath will most likely be kind of checking out the body, see if there's anything of use on them.
Okay.
And I assume that they'll just be zombies, right?
Yeah, you can get zombies for all 3.
Yeah.
So let me grab you 3 zombies. Sure, you're not getting that zombie. I searched for zombie and it was like, you want a beholder zombie. No, you're not getting a beholder zombie. Here you go.
My children.
Oh, wait, that was... Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, other than the armor that this person has been wearing, you don't really find anything of use. They seem to be picked clean of weapons and usable things. Elliot, as the 2 that you raise come back to undeath, you notice that the more skeletal one, as it takes the form of a zombie creature, seems to have the one remaining ear is kind of pointed and has been resting against the ground, so squished a little bit.
Eh. That's okay. Hang on, I'm just looking for zombie stats.
That's okay. There's beauty in symmetry. What's the word? Not symmetry, the opposite. Asymmetry. There we are.
Asymmetry. Yes. Now, yeah, you have
No, I was making.
you have this assortment of a gruesome display on gruesome display. That's the one, and you have what looks like a large metal door that is slightly rusted and seem to be blocked partially by the skeleton that is placed just under a door handle.
Door.
Door.
I'm assuming that it's regular zombies I've got, right?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, I gave you 3 that you can control, but yeah, you can put them in your own extras as well if you want.
Oh, I was just getting the stat block up so I can.
Yeah, I accidentally
reference.
grabbed the new stat block. It's fine, you can pick whichever.
Excellent.
Shall we check out this door?
Yes.
All right. The door seems sturdy and rusted in many spots.
But there are like gemstones all over the floor, right?
Yep.
Could be worth picking them up.
And there was a moving pile of corpses?
Something was moving in the pile, yes.
Can I have my zombies just sort of shuffle that pile just to see what's in there?
Yeah, absolutely you can. Your zombies shuffle the pile, and from it breaks what looks like 3 or 4 spiders just shuffling away. Big bastards.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's fun.
Wasn't one of the zombies holding a bag as well before it got resurrected?
Yep.
Oh, let's have a look in that. My bad, I was looking for stats and didn't hear properly.
Yeah, one of them was holding on to a bag right before the zombie dropped it as it was resurrected. And looking inside it, it looks like a collection of strangely fresh, like food, dried fruits, dried fruits, dried like meats and nuts in a small little bag. There are about 6 copper coins in it, and what looks like a collection of like mushrooms and strange flowers.
Might be worth. Valkath will kind of see this and pick it up and give it to Noctaria.
So I have proficiency with an herbalism kit. Can I identify any of these things?
Yeah, you can roll. Make a roll with your herbalism kit. It would be a medicine check and add your proficiency bonus. Medicine or
check.
Nature.
I've got a +8 to medicine.
Yeah.
And then I'd add another +4 to that, would I?
Yep. Yeah, it's your proficiency bonus.
So 26 + 4 is a 30.
I don't think Noctaria has ever actually traded with, or is this Elliot?
This is Elliot.
Okay. Elliot, I don't think you've ever actually used these, but you recognize each and every one of them as plants from the upper dark of the Underdark. They have slight pain-killing abilities, usually used to like to make numbing creams or similar things out of.
Excellent.
I
probably should have rolled the Terrier.
Could have, but
yeah, we can give these to Noctaria. I think she can make some useful stuff out of these.
You also recognize that if you plant and grow the plants, like the flowers, the pollen is hallucinogenic.
Perhaps we'll split them then.
Did someone say magic mushrooms?
Well, the mushrooms are not actually magic.
No, perhaps we'll split them. I might want to grow some of these in my garden when I get a house.
Can we just not smoke them? I have a pipe somewhere, and I start rummaging through my pockets.
While this is happening, Valkath is going to see if the door is locked or not.
All right. You test the door, and it's not so much locked as rusted fast. Like the handle moves slightly, but the door does not budge.
Query.
Yes.
Is rust considered soiling? Dirt. Things that can be prestidigitated off an item.
I would say yes, but as someone who uses prestidigitation a lot, Elliot would know it will take you about a day to
I do not have prestidigitation. Nocteria has
Ah,
prestidigitation.
Nocteria. Nocteria would know it will take roughly 24 hours to prestidigitate this door clean.
So half that, if Draven helps.
Yes, it will take you about 12 hours
Okay.
if Draven helps.
Either that or we use brute force. But knowing what our history is like with opening doors with brute force and then having something blast us to death. What do we think?
Well, does necrotic damage work on doors?
Wooden doors normally, yes.
Is this a wooden door? No, it's a metal one.
It's a metal door.
So I couldn't rust it into holes, continually blood bolting it.
I would say no. Well, you can, but again, it will take you about a week.
Falcon, just knock the door down.
Agreed. Falcath is gonna smash the door.
Thank you, Sirenscape. That was good timing. But okay, roll an attack roll.
Itchy.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for that because that is pathetic.
Absolutely.
Slightly less pathetic.
Would you like some motivation?
I think we're good for now because it is
Oh,
just a door at the end of the day.
I accidentally, I think it's still locked. The door rattles and you get showered in a rain of brown and red flakes that passes through this kind of weird glowing miasma that is in this entire area. It is not enough to give a person without dark vision any form of vision, but it's just enough for you to be able to discern the colors as they pass near your face. And the clanging of the door just echoes far and wide.
Well,
This
sure,
might be an issue.
I sure hope no one heard that.
We'll hit it again. You know you have to knock at least twice to get someone's attention.
Alita's going to cast guidance on you.
Alright. And that one. For 9. What's guidance?
It
D4.
gives a plus D4.
It's probably not going to do much, to be honest, but... Basically, Falcath is just 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so Falcath is probably just going to throw caution to the wind and just keep...
Alright.
hitting it.
I will continue to guidance you every time you smack that door, because I
Okay.
can.
Give me a strength check to see how long it takes you to break down the door.
Alright.
I'm not gonna force you to roll an attack for each one. Just
Am I showing my age today?
apparently.
Add your D4.
Oh yeah, plus D4. Boop. 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 That's a 1.
May I suggest you reload the page?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Or we just quit now before we get too far into this session.
Falcath
Go back
is
to bed.
showing his age and can't hit.
Each
Bullshit.
strike rings out, and you, after just a couple of strikes, hear that the sound bounces back and forth into tunnels far into this space. And then, as a reply, you hear a mighty roar just as the door breaks open.
Oh,
And I
shit.
need
Wonderful timing.
all of you to roll initiative.
Yay.
9. Should I really
Oh my
be surprised?
God, you really are not doing very well at all, are you?
No, I'm not.
It's like, nah, fam, you're fine. And I'm gonna grab.
How do I roll Noctaria's initiative?
If on her sheet, you just click on the initiative button.
Cheat. That's me.
Why is so fuck off loud? Dear gods, my ears? What is that? That just peaked my headphones. Sirenscape, can we actually not do that again?
Well,
Oh, I see. I think I need to open her sheet in Beyond 20.
No, yeah, on D&D Beyond you need to... Dear gods, why was
Yes.
that so loud? Hold on.
it's being weird because I normally try to roll it on just normal D&D Beyond and let it sync through, but it wouldn't work, so I had to roll it inside Beyond 20. Inside above VTT.
Only I can't get her sheet onto above BTT. I can only see mine.
Yeah. I do apologize to
I'll just
everyone using
I'll
it.
just roll a d20 on Elliot and then add the plus 11. That'll work.
Yeah. I said I do
So-
apologize to anyone using headphones. That was very loud and I don't know why.
I don't. Sheet. Hold. Thank you.
I kind of do hope that it was just me it was very loud for, because my eardrums just died.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Initiative.
Yep. So that was a 28 actually for Ontario. No, 27. My bad. It's a plus 10 to initiative. Why does she have a plus 10 to initiative? What the fuck?
Really high dex, I think.
But
Yeah, I'm rolling a 20.
Oh, I did!
Good, it's on initiative and not when she's attacking us.
DM rolled in at 20. Okay, let me add that to the. Oh, I just added that to rails. I'm stupid.
I'm sorry, Kat, I keep moving and you're not comfortable.
All done.
Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, Tidda, why are you on the floor, Bubba? Are you floor dog? You want to rub belly rub? Belly rub. Oh. Oh, wacky tail. Oh, wacky tail. Oh, good girl.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tony. Dear gods, okay. You are... hold on.
My ribs.
So,
On bed. Come on.
howdy,
Oh.
Chelenas. Let's do this. Let's see.
We can only see half of Nathan. What happened?
Someone keeps moving around.
Oh. Hi, half of Nathan.
Hello, I just wanted to stand up, was all.
Yeah, I'll let me fix the camera real quick. That's
Oh,
better.
you're such a cute puppy.
All right.
Oh, it's the best girl.
Well, look. Actually, Falka, as you break down the door, you see this glowing circle on the ground, and in the center, just as the door breaks, you see this huge, like enormous red creature with 2 sets of arms appear in the center in this whirling mass of clouds and fire. Horns protruding from its massive head, and the second pair of arms, giant pincers. It whips its head over to you and gives out a second roar.
Falkaf is going to roar back.
Nocteria, as you hear and see Falka react to something inside this door, what would you like to do?
First of all, bonus action, Bardic Inspiration. I do not have access to her sheet, by the way.
Okay, that's strange.
Like, I can't click anything on her sheet, but I'll just remember that I've used the Bardic Inspiration.
Who are you bardically inspiring?
Falcath,
Wonderful.
since he's in the front. And then... How does that look? Cast Evil Eye? Which I think I can just do. I don't think it can save. What?
No,
Evil Eye is fun like that.
yeah, it just happens.
I can see the creature, right?
Not from where you're standing right now, no. You have to move it a little
Okay.
bit, I think.
Give me a minute, let me... No, I don't want this stupid thing.
Oh, it's big. Okay. I thought bigger things.
I can't see it with Nocteria myself because I'm just moving Elliot so I can see.
If you move there, you can see the creature.
Okay, so I'll do that and then I will Evil Eye it. Which just does damage. That's weird as shit.
I know.
3d4 plus 6. So let's go 3d4. So 16 damage to the creature.
What type of damage?
And now let me check that. Psychic?
It's psychic. Yeah.
Okay. 6.
And apparently unarmed strikes against it can now score critical hits on 19 or 20.
Nice. Alright.
And normal attacks too. Sorry.
Nice, nice. The creature roars in response, and let me check if it has an intelligence. It does. And Nocteria would hear in her mind, "You little wench." I think you have some movement left if you want to use it.
Might be worth falling back.
Yeah, I think we'll use the undead flesh wall There's a buffer there.
That's
So basically, Nocteria disappears with a bit of a giggle.
all right.
Oh, kitty cat.
That means it is this small creature's turn, and hold on, what did I roll? Oh, there. You hear pat, 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 pat of boots against rock as a small creature runs up here and just barely looks around the corner. You see this small stone-skinned woman peek around the corner, look at all of you, and just, you're the ones making such a ruckus. Well, you need to go away.
I think not.
And let's see, what can you do? That won't really hurt. That won't really help. She's gonna raise her hand and point towards you, Falcath. And all of a sudden, the whole space around you turns immensely hot as this tiny little mote of fire just zoops towards you and erupts all around, blasting the remaining skeletons and corpses all over you. I need Elliot, Nocteria. Hold on.
I have resistant fire.
Yes, I need everyone in that room to give me a dex save.
Well, for me, Nocteria has a +7.
7
How-
for Draven.
How would I do it if I'm resistant fire? Would I just roll with advantage?
No, you roll your save, and then whatever damage I say, you have, and then have again if you save.
Gotcha. Alright.
But you
So-
should have advantage anyway because you've got danger sense.
Yes, you can see this
Dex
happening.
save on something you can
That's
see.
so true. Okay.
So Nocteria rolled a 19.
Yeah,
I believe.
Nocteria saves.
I rolled a 19.
You also save. Elliot and Draven both fail. And we are gonna do that. Nope, I didn't want to check it out, but we are going to do that. And that is 86.
86? What?
8d6.
Oh, that's better.
Your heart rate can lower now.
My butthole just disappeared.
All right. Okay, dice, you can piss off so I can actually see the number. Thank you. Draven and Elliot, you both take 28 points of fire damage.
Holy cow shit.
Ouch.
Nocteria takes 14. And
can't damage her. I don't have proper access to her sheet.
okay, let me do that. And Falcath, you take 7.
Oh, the pain.
I know, right? It's like,
Oh, it's so nice having resistance to an attack.
Nocteria is resistant to fire.
no, she's not.
She's actually resistant to psychic.
Yeah. It's just that when you do, if you use a template on D&D Beyond, you cannot change the resistances that they come with.
Oh, that's dumb.
It really is. So she's not resistant to fire damage, she's resistant to psychic damage.
I see.
I need the zombies to make a save as well.
Let me... That was Dex saves, right?
Yes.
Do you want me to just roll for? Do you want me to roll for each of them, or?
Yeah, because if they save, they can actually survive.
Yep. That's a 3 minus 2, so that's a 1. That's a 15 minus 2, which is a 13.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 13 minus 2, which is an 11.
All right. Well, all 3 fail. But if you give me a con save for their... What shall I call it? Undead Fortitude.
6 plus 3 is 9. 2 plus 3 is 5. 13 plus 3 is 16.
Unfortunately, none of the zombies survive. I feel so bad about this.
My zombos.
All return back to their undead state, and the DM is now sad because you didn't get to use them.
Yeah, Elliot's just sort of looked down, just. Killed my minions.
And that's the tiny creature's turn. How far can you move?
Sorry. Aether made a note, DM is sad. Just popped up and I was like, it tickled me slightly, my bad.
We're going to have a lot of fun next week when we go through these notes.
Alright. There, Draven.
I am not impressed.
Something in pets. Sorry.
I am not impressed that something's just hit me, so I'm going to move up to here. And I can see this little grey thing that's down here.
Yes.
I'm going to take pot shots at it with my crossbow. Or am I? Yes, I am. So I will sharpshoot at this as well. So, oh, hold on, no. What I will do first is I will bonus action Hexblade Curse it.
Alright.
Which means I can then go to this, turn it onto my Hex weapon. So it gets an extra +1 to hit. And I am going to fire with it, and I will sharpshooter it, so.
Okay.
Does a
sorry.
21 hit?
Yeah, 21 does hit.
Perfect.
Better bloody
So
hit.
15 damage then, because 5 plus the 10 from sharpshooter.
Alright.
And then does a 10 hit?
10 unfortunately does not hit. You strike, the bolt strike this kind of barrier right in front of the small woman's face and plinks off into the darkness.
Okay. That will be my turn.
Alright, Draven, as you stand there, you can hear voices from further in. What is your passive perception?
Mine
Yes.
is 15.
Alright. You can hear some scuttling and voices and a very, very, very faint clanging of metal. Right. It's the large creature's turn, and
Sorry.
it is going to lumber over to the door, past the small creature, bend down, and look at you, Falcath, like twisting its head to look down through the door, and you see pincers shooting out towards you.
Great.
We shall see if it hits. And then at the same time in your mind, you hear another... No, that's his own word. Another little dragon thingy. Fun.
Oh, I'm not your first. How disappointing.
That's a natural one on the first one.
Ooh, let me put that in the thing.
And a 13 on the second.
Nope, neither hit.
Alright.
Oh, I done it the last crit you got, was that a fail or a success?
Success.
Okay, cool.
So, success and fail is what I've rolled this time.
Yeah.
Yep. You hear a roar, and a weird language that kind of tickles the back of your throat as it's spoken, and kind of pinches at your eyes. And the creature instead launches out with its much smaller hands to just try to box you. Because
Just
in
imagine like
anger.
little T-Rex hands.
Of course, with this one I hit. That's a 25 on the first one.
Uses...
And a 14 on the second.
Second one doesn't hit, first one does.
Okay. So, pincers come in and try to grab at you, and as they miss, what do you do to make them miss you?
I think Falcath with his great axe ready kind of deflects it with his axe.
So, deflecting the pincers, like shoving away the second one, a fist comes and just collides with your ribs on the third. For a total of 9 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
But the second one is like overcorrects a little bit, and you can like feel the wind draft past your face. And then a low guttural just as it hits the wall, and gravel and dust just falls down on top of you.
Sorry.
Elliot, you're up.
Yes. Let me just see how that works. Give me 2 seconds. New spell, who dis? It's something Elliot would never say, but I will. Okay, within range, which is 100 feet. Wait, a step forward. Falcath is there. I need a 20-foot radius. Sphere. Yeah, right there.
Oh, okay.
So Elliot is going to tilt his head for a second, and then from his somewhere on his body, he is going to pull a link of a chain out and flick it.
Okay.
flick it out from his hand into the center of the room there. And barbed chains ending in meat hooks burst from the ground where the chain lands. And
What
each creature there is going to need to make a dex save.
What's the name of the spell for notes?
Chains of Beleth.
Chains of Beleth.
Alright, dex save on both creatures?
Yes.
Alright.
The save is an 18.
That's a natural 20 for 22 for the gnome.
Let me
Yay!
just put that.
And
We're doomed. The DM is rolling far too well for this game.
I know.
it's about fucking time. 15 for the large creature.
Oh, that is perfect.
Okay. So let's see. Each creature in the area makes a dex saving throw. On a failed save, they take 8d6 piercing, so let me roll that. So 24 piercing and are restrained.
Okay. Oh, it's restrained there too. Okay.
The first time a creature enters the chains area on a turn or starts their turn there, it must succeed on a saving throw or have the restrained condition while in the area or until it breaks 3.
Ooh.
A creature restrained by this chains can take an action to make a strength check against my spell save DC, which is 18.
Okay.
If it succeeds, it is no longer restrained. When a creature restrained by this spell ends its turn, the creature takes 3d6 bludgeoning damage. This is a nasty spell.
It is, and I love it.
So that is Elliot's action.
Alright. You can hear cursing in a language that I believe none of you speak. I don't think any one of you speak Undercommon.
Nope.
No.
Check Nocteria's sheet. She speaks like 20 languages.
Oh god, yeah, it's okay.
Hold on.
No. Undercommon.
No. Oh, of course. Why would we need that?
Well, all of you can pretty distinctly discern that it's cursing. It's a long slew of cursing, and then the large creature in the doorway turns its attention to you, Elliot, and it starts saying something that seems to almost sting a little bit on your skin, and like the words get lodged in your throat, and then it looks, and in your mind you hear, fancy spell, I need to learn that myself.
Stop this and I'll teach you.
I'll just come back for you again later.
Maybe.
Falca.
Right, so Falcath is going to rage, obviously. He's going to activate his storm aura, so he's obviously going to aim for the big guy, and we need a dex save DC of 14.
Now, restrained, if I remember my bullshit players can do to me, and bullshit I can do to them, means I auto-fail dex saves, right?
Disadvantage.
I hope so.
Disadvantage.
Alright.
Hold on.
Anyone my inhaler? I've lost my goddamn inhaler.
that is a 9.
Yep, fails. So that's 2d6 lightning damage.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. That's
Maximum, yeah.
nice.
Alright, he is then going to proceed to do 2 attacks with his great axe.
All right. As the lightning
So-
sparks up this creature, once again you hear a slew of curses. Pretty easily to discern that it's cursing, and it's like each word seems to almost sear itself into your scales. Doesn't actually cause you pain, but you can like that uncomfortable feeling of being close to something that's too hot.
Interesting. Right. First attack. Does a
Ah,
22 hit?
yeah, that hits.
There we go. His age is not a factor now. And then the second one. It's a 12. I got too excited.
You have advantage.
Uh,
He's restrained.
I'll roll again. 19.
You can roll the first one again if you want to see if you can crit.
I'll take the highest one, won't I? Because it's advantage.
Yes.
yeah.
Same. Oh,
Okay.
so that means I get 2. Would that mean I get 222s? Or
Yes.
brilliant. Wonderful. So
Yes,
That is
22 will
a-
definitely hit.
that's 15 for first strike and a 11 for the second. Because I
Alright.
imagine he's quite pressed up against the door, and he can't. I'm assuming he can't get through the door.
No, he can't.
He's aiming for the face.
Okay. He like bent down to look at you and like grab through the door. But yeah, definitely.
Right in
Baps.
the center, right there.
Right. 26. I can math. You can see that he's starting to bleed heavily. You think it's more like these rivulets of like gold and flames that comes down his face. And with each strike, you hear this raging, growling sound from the creature.
Hearing that, Falcath will just like roll back in this like raging state.
Nice. You have some movement if you want it.
Probably best he stay at the front. So
All right, Nocteria.
Right, that's me. Let me see. That evil eye is fun, but let's do something a bit more interesting. Sorry, I'm trying to breathe.
Don't worry about it.
yeah, focus on that first. I think that's quite important.
I can't
Yeah.
find my inhaler, so.
Oh, that's not ideal.
I think Nocteria is going to cast Dissonant Whispers on the big guy.
Okay.
So I'll
That-
cast that. Wisdom
This is-
save is needed.
Wisdom save.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's a 9.
Yes. So that's 3d6 psychic damage. And must try to move as far as it can away. But I don't think it can move if it's restrained.
No, I cannot.
3d6. Let me just roll that on Elliot because it's easier to do that. That's 12.
Alright. Falcath and Elliot, you can both see that this kind of golden, fiery ichor starts to run out of the creature's ears. Nice. Alright, you have bonus action and movement left.
Might just move Nocteria back there out of harm's way a little bit, and give another bardic inspiration out to Draven this time.
Alright, then we'll leave you alone for a moment so you can find your inhaler.
I think the cat ran off with it, so it's a lost cause.
Oh,
Wow.
alright. It is the creature's turn. She needs to make a save of some variety.
Please fail a save. That'd be so great.
Well, it was a dex save. Bop. It's a 14.
I think the DC's 18. Yeah, the DC's 18, so end of their
Yeah,
turn, they'll
no,
take
she's stuck.
Save and get stuck in chains to can't move. XD.
Okay, I'm gonna use that later. She's going to curse and cast that. Looking around, realizing that she's stuck, she's going to call out in that kind of that same kind of language that feels like being scorched or some weird tickling sensation to the large creature. You don't know what she says, and then she's gone.
You're on your own, bitch.
Is she casting a spell?
Yes.
Can I counterspell it?
You should be able to. You have line of sight and it's within reach, so...
Yes. I will counterspell it, if that is okay.
Play and brave and counter.
Yeah.
Spell
At what level?
is
It's automatically at 5th level because Warlock.
Yeah, it succeeds.
He got-
No!
Draven will just shout and go, "Where do you think you're going?
You
We've
just...
only just said hello."
She looks over at you with like... Even at that distance, you can see the searing hatred in her eyes. And then she turns down to a tunnel that leads north and just shouts, "Intruders!"
Don't worry, anyone that wants to get through has to go through those chains.
Yes, and you're at the front.
I'm about to move.
Are you going to avoid having a concentration check?
No, because I
really
can't
do it,
move
so.
then. But, I meant to move on my turn, but I forgot. It's fine.
Alright. What's the range on that? 80, okay. You hear the sound of this woman shouting that there are intruders, and then let's see, we're gonna do that. Oh, come on. Falcath, a crossbow bolt hits the wall in front of your eyes and flies off. And oh, come on.
Oh no.
Followed quickly by a second one because I can't hit for shit, it seems. Why is it? Where does it? Okay. No, you have. Yes, indeed. No. Okay. There we go. hear... Wait, do you have... No. Come on. What happened now? Oh, I removed her from the tracker. That's fun.
Wait, Noctaria doesn't have Zip it, does she? No.
No, she does not.
Damn.
There's the one I was looking for. Bum 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 bum. Bonus action does not. Okay. Oh wait. Hold on. I'm being dumb. I had advantage on that. So we're gonna. We're gonna do that. Roll that. First one doesn't hit. The second one is a 17.
That does hit.
Alright.
Just meets the DC.
Okay. The first bolt just zooms past Balka's face and plinks off the wall, and the second bolt lodges into your shoulder. And I need you to make me a Constitution save.
20.
Nice. As you take first 11 halves 5 piercing damage.
Alright.
And me die. Why? And 12 poison damage.
Oh, poison.
As this tiny crossbow bolt sits in your shoulder.
Falcap will kind of just reach and like pull it out of and kind of look with lightning in his eyes where it came from.
Looking down the hallway where you came from, you see this tall, almost hulking figure wrapped in this kind of purplish gray. It's hard to tell because you don't have a light source, but it has like a purplish gray tint to the robes. Hood up, and just around the corner, hiding from you, hand crossbow or light crossbow in hand. And then the whatever it was disappears around the corner.
We have company.
Draven.
Yep.
I'll deal with the company, and I will effectively down here. See it. And then I will cast darkness on myself.
Nice.
Yes, I will. I will cast darkness on myself. How big is a 15-foot radius sphere centered on me?
Alright, let me
So-
do this. Because this is probably easier. Nope. Ah, that works too.
Yeah, so I will basically, stand there using it to kind of shelter everyone else from whatever else that was firing from down here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn, because that isn't... Oh, no, hold on. Is it? Do I get it as a free cast?
Oh, Tidda. Sorry, my dog is trying to get into my lap while I'm playing D&D, and she's too big.
I don't think I do get it as a free cast, do I?
No.
That is annoying. No, because and I was just trying to compare it to Romulus, but Romulus gets it from Starfall, doesn't he?
He does, yes.
Once they cast, yes. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna
Sit there in the dark.
stand there in the dark, create a puddle of dark so that no one else from down south can see.
All right, it is the large creature's turn, and being, it is pretty intelligent. So
I have a query. I'm
Yes.
sort of slightly in the darkness. Am I in the darkness?
no, I'd say you're like standing on the edge of it.
Excellent.
That's like a metal band name, Edge of Darkness.
Yes, yes, it is.
I mean, I would have gone far enough south that it wouldn't have interfered with the stuff that's going on. So if necessary, we can always shuffle it down a bit and put them in the darkness as well.
Uh-huh.
So like that. I
Yeah.
have the movement to do that.
Oh no, I was curious because I will probably be stepping into the darkness on my turn.
All right. You, the large creature is gonna like, tilt his head back and forth a little bit, and Falcath, in your mind, you hear, well, physical didn't help. Let's see how your mind works. And I need you to, I need 10 foot radius. Okay, I need Elliot and Falcath to give me a wisdom save.
I'm going to use my inspiration for that.
I rolled an 18.
I did worse.
Falcath, you hear that voice in your head, and then the space around you starts becoming warped and weird, and you're not entirely sure what is happening as the confusion takes hold. Elliot, you start feeling strange, like the edges of your vision start bleeding colors in this otherwise colorless area, but your will is strong enough to stand against whatever is happening.
Right.
And you hear this low from the creature. And I need to mark that it is currently concentrating on a thing. There we go. And
Doesn't it get damaged at the end of its turn?
Yep.
yep, it does.
It can also make a
I think it's
strength save, I think.
it's an action to do the strength.
Yeah, it is.
There, I can. I'm gonna blame my lack of speaking ability on the fact that I pulled a tooth yesterday. Okay, he needs to take some damage.
Yes, let me figure out what that is real quick. 86.
Oh!
Why did it roll twice?
Don't know, but the top one is a lot.
It is.
Yes.
So, and it's a dex at disadvantage.
Oh, does it roll piercing and bludgeoning, and I just didn't realize that? Let me look at that real quick. Wait. No, it takes 8d6 piercing at the very first instance.
So it only takes 11 damage.
So it only takes 11 bludgeoning.
Alright. So,
No. Wait, no. Let me have a look. Each creature in the area takes a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 86 piercing. The first time a creature enters the chain's area on a turn or starts its turn, then it must succeed on a dex save of the restrained condition. So yeah, it's the first time. Okay, I'm gonna show you this because I can't figure out what it does. Ignore the cast, I'm just trying to get the thing up so you can look at it. And you tell me what's going on there, because I am having issues.
Yeah, I can see the rolls. I can't see the spell.
I can do this, hang on.
And I think I accidentally... There you go.
Spell... Can you see that in the Discord? Because I'm having a hard time understanding how this works now.
Okay.
I will be right back. If anything major happens, if anyone can note that down, that'd be great.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. So, when you enter the area or start your turn there, you have to save or become restrained. If you're restrained at the end of your turn, you take 3d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yes, but when I first cast a spell,
Yes.
and if you get restrained, you take the 8d6. But if you get restrained the second time, you don't take the 8d6, right?
No.
Okay.
If you're restrained in the area and you end your turn, you take 3d6. It doesn't matter when you cast it. If you become restrained in the area and you end your turn in the area, you take 3d6 damage.
But when I initially cast the spell, you take 8d6.
Yes.
Yep, okay. So he takes the 3d6 bludgeoning, not the not the piercing. Excellent. Makes sense.
Alright. He is not looking great right now. He is very much not having it. And I need to make a con save. That's a natural 20 for 29.
29. Let me add that into the sheet. Done.
Now, this creature... I need to check something real quick. Alright. He is going to... You can hear the groaning of metal hinges as a door further down into the darkness opens and then swings shut. And
Oh no.
it is Elliot's turn.
Oh, so he's no longer restrained? He used his action to do that?
Oh no.
Elliot is going to move into
The creature is still
dark.
restrained.
Ah, what did he use? What did he do on his turn? Oh no, he fucked
casts
up.
confusion.
Okay, that's right. Right. Let's see. Elliot doesn't like the creature, so he is going to move back here a little, whack his spiritual weapon where he once was, and then disappear into the darkness. First of all.
Alright. We're gonna, at some point, get an actual spiritual weapon for you. The whip. But there you are.
Does a 29 hit the creature?
It does, yes. You do have
Doing-
advantage.
Oh, let me crit fish. No. Doing 14 force damage.
Oof.
That's his bonus action, so on his action, since he has plenty of movement right now, he's going to pop just lightly out of the darkness, just lightly, shoot a blood bolt at its face.
Alright, go for it.
Does a 27 hit?
It does, yes.
Doing 10 necrotic damage, and remember that it ignores resistance.
Uh-huh. The
And then he's going.
creature's
Fuck, I got it.
not doing great right now. He roars in pain, and you can see more and more of that golden ichor just like almost like in rivulets all around his face and from his ears and eyes at this point.
Excellent.
All right. Falca.
Hi.
Hi. Hold on. There it is. Please roll me. Let's look this up. Man. Okay. Please roll me a d10.
That is a 5.
The walls around you start to shift and shake and turn into a myriad different colors. The ground seems to almost be made out of sponge, and it's all extremely beautiful. Kind of reminds you of a forest in spring. As you are, well, the thing says you are you don't do anything on your turn except looking at colors. You can, however, repeat your wisdom save if you want at the end of your turn.
I'll do it now, considering I can't do anything else. Yeah.
The colors are mesmerizing, and it kind of pulls at something from the back of your mind. You're not entirely sure. And you can hear a voice you recognize, but not entirely sure why you recognize it. A male voice. Nocteria.
Yes. Oh, don't forget, Falcath, you've got Bardic, but
Yeah,
I don't think I would have done that. But you do have Bardic.
Oh yeah, that works on saves as well, yes.
I did have Bardic, but maybe I didn't add it in.
No.
Thingamabob. Okay, I mean, I could quickly do that with Bardic if you allow it.
Yeah,
Or-
go for it.
Nat 20!
Nice. No, yes.
Yet.
Okay.
The
He
colors.
hears the voice. and
Here's the
then snaps.
voice. Yeah, and it snaps you out of whatever is happening. You're not entirely sure why that voice sounds so familiar and why it seemed to be angry with you. Nocteria.
This thing is getting annoying, and not in the good way. Being a bard, I feel Nocteria might try to debuff this creature even more with a little tiny touch of blindness deafness.
Ooh, nice. All right.
Insofar as we are going to blind it.
All right.
I need a con save.
A con save. That's a 16.
that will not do it. So it is now blind.
All right. It roars in abject anger this time. Then Nocteria can hear in her mind, I will get you. This time or the next.
There would be next time. I feel Falcath, since he's face tanking this thing, could probably use an extra body as well.
That's a D10. I think? Yes.
Yes.
Oh, it's not heroic inspiration. You add a D10 to your roll.
Oh, of course, yeah, that's so true.
Oh. That. Do-do-do.
All right.
Let me find Nocteria's thing. Is it a D12 or is it a D?
I think it's a D10 now.
It's a D10. Yeah, it's a D10.
What can this little shit do? Do you have? Okay. Being extremely annoyed at what is happening, Falcath sees colors and pretty lights. The tiny little creature is going to zoom. And then run.
A tiny little creature?
The one that was in here. Wait, they need to
I
make...
think Nocteria can see, but I can't. Give me a second. Because, yeah, they're restrained, aren't they?
Yeah, but Misty Step overrides that, I think. Let me actually double check that. Yeah, Misty Step overrides that. So they just...
Let me check something quick.
But yeah, Nocteria can see.
Nope, can't do anything with that. Okay,
And it's going
that's fine.
total here. That's all it can do on its turn. This thing can't see anything because they're in darkness. It's going to step on over here. What can you do that doesn't require sight? Can you do anything? Someone roll me a d4, please.
Who?
Anyone. All right. Draven, you see this large, surprisingly agile person being run up and then swing wildly just to your right, well, your left. And you can hear this almost like hissing as its blade cuts through the air around you.
Okay, cool. I will, oh, if only I could thaumaturgy a miss from like a thrown voice from behind. I will attempt to throw my voice and just go, missed me.
Love that.
That's
It's your
epic.
turn.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and attempt to pump him full of. I need to finish that sentence very quickly. We'll pump him full of crossbow bolts. I have advantage because I'm in darkness. I have no disadvantage because it's Yes, and I will sharpshooter as well because I just want to try and knock him down. So, 24 will hit, I'm assuming.
Yes, it will.
For 19 damage.
Oof.
And I would do so again.
Yeah.
Yeah. For another 18 damage. And then I will bonus action attack again.
It's brutal.
For an 18.
Ouch.
For 16 damage. With my sharpshooter constantly going in.
That is
ow.
absolutely brutal.
It's all like free stomach shots, and I kind of like put my hand on his shoulder, and just go there, and then I take my hand away, and like I kind of like move around him. Oh no, hold on, I can't move around him, so I'm not like where he thinks that the shots came from. Unfortunately, it does mean I move the darkness away from Elliot, but I'm sure
Oh,
he
for
will forgive
fuck's
me.
sake.
I can't win. You moan when I can't win. You moan when I use darkness because it blinds you all, and now it's like you want to hide in my darkness. What?
Well, this guy, it's almost a shame that we don't roll with double disadvantage, but he's going to try and hit. Everything he can do is based on sight, isn't it?
Mahaha.
Yep.
That's why I chose blindness.
Dang it. Oh, since he can't see, he's going to bellow in rage and then just lash out all 4 of his arms and try to grab at you, Falca.
Oh boy.
We're gonna do 2 of you at disadvantage. Ha! That's an 11 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 12 on the second.
Oh wait, I blood bolted. That means I get 10 hit points, I think.
14 on the third.
I do. 10 hit points.
And... dang it. 15 on the last.
No.
You just see this wild flailing rocks and bits of the ceiling start raining down as he can't seem to land a single blow against you, and you can hear the cave walls just rumbling all around him.
Is that the end of his turn? Is he still in the restraint?
He is.
Where is that fucking thing? This is mean. I feel bad for this guy. I feel actually bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
That's another 6 damage.
Alright, he takes another 6 damage, and he is looking really bad now. He is moving around, trying to stomp his feet in anger, just slamming against the walls. You realize if he is allowed to keep raging, he's gonna bring the cave down on top of you.
We should probably do something about that.
And
Good idea.
you can also hear voices from further in.
Might be
And-
in our best interest to collapse this entrance anyway.
And Draven, you hear a shout, and a shriek of pain, and then something hitting the wall at high speed from further down.
Oh no.
Ooh, interesting.
There we go. And I'm gonna remove that one from the tracker. Elliot.
Elliot is going to. For some reason, I can't move. There we go. Move. I don't need to move. Oh, I did. It's fine. He's going to gently blood bolt the fellow again. But that's a nat 1 for 11, so I don't think that hits.
No,
do I have
fortunately
advantage?
not. You do. It's restrained.
That's 16, which probably still doesn't hit.
It does not. The blood bolt makes contact, but you realize it wasn't strong enough to break through this creature's natural armor.
So then my spiritual weapon will have a go at it, which is a 22 to hit.
That does hit. It does
Actually,
have
the
advantage.
spiritual weapon also get advantage.
It does.
That's crit fish. 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Doing 6 force damage.
Alright.
And Elliot is going to disappear into the darkness because he feels safe there.
Until Draven moves again.
Alright. Falca, this creature in front of you is bleeding from various cuts. It is raging, trying, like, the only reason why it's not stomping around is because its feet are just lodged into the ground by the chains that Elliot has summoned. But it is slamming against the door frame, has bent it in several places, and just flailing around in a perfect rage that is somewhat familiar to you. That unbridled anger.
Let me end your pitiful existence. He's gonna use his Storm Aura first, so that is DC 14. Is that an automatic fail for DC?
It's a
Or for Dex, I believe.
disadvantage on Dex. That's a 5.
That is 6 damage from lightning. And then he's going to take 2 swings with his great axe. So does a 23 hit?
It does.
Does a 15 doesn't hit probably.
No, it does not.
I've got Bardic though, so that's a plus
1d10.
1d10. Alright. Let me try that. 3. Does
That
18
will
hit?
just hit.
Yes, okay. 6 damage and 11 damage.
Falca, how do you want to do this?
So as this creature, whatever the hell it is like raving about, I'd imagine because he's bound, he's quite close to the ground. So he's gonna kind of get his foot onto the muzzle of this creature, and with his great axe, take 2 big swings and just put it out of its misery at this point because it's not having a fun time.
It is not. And as the second hit lands, it cleaves through the creature's head, and then it seems to just fade into the stone below with this kind of odd mixture between rotten fruit and sulfur.
Oh.
And the ground gets kind of covered in between the chains that are just writhing around this like reddish golden ichor. It's covering the whole area as the creature just vanish.
With that, I think hearing the voices coming further down the hallway, I'm just going to attempt to close the door and bar it
All right.
with whatever he can find that is strong enough.
You close the door, and there are some like spaces where the door frame was so warped that you can still see through it, but you can pretty easily bar the door if you just pile corpses up against it.
Perfect. I'll do that then.
All right. Nocteria.
Nocteria can't see anything, can she?
Nope.
Huh. So I don't know what I should do with her.
I mean,
Actually, I know exactly what I can do with her. I will have a look at Nocteria's sheet real quick. Do we have healing?
You should have healing word, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a quick first level healing word on Falcath. So 1d4 plus 5. Seven healing on Falcath. It's not a lot, but
Every little helps.
that's a bonus action. As far as actions are concerned, I guess she could try and dash through Draven's darkness, but I don't think that's something that she'd do. I'll keep her on the edge of the darkness for now and just wait to see what happens, I guess.
All right. That one is going to, and then it's that one. Roll me a d4 again, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Alright. 3. One question.
Yes.
Elliot would know that Draven can see in magical darkness, right?
Yes. I think so.
I mean, we did the whole thing where he cast darkness and kept firing outside of it whilst everyone was outside fighting the
Right.
cultists, so.
Actually, no, it makes more sense for Nocteria to do it, and she'd know. Could Nocteria, as her action, try to mimic Draven's voice and say, "I'm up here"?
Oh yes, absolutely. Give me a performance check.
Nocteria performance. That's a +7. So 20. 8 plus 7 is 15.
It sounds very convincing, even to the rest of you. Falcat, you can see it's Nocteria speaking, but it still kinda sounds like Draven. Slightly more high-pitched Draven, but yeah, still.
I figure if the guy moves, Draven gets an attack of opportunity on him.
Yeah. And with that 3, well, the 3 meant he was gonna miss Draven anyway, but yeah, the guy is gonna start moving towards the sound.
Nice. Can you use a crossbow as an attack of opportunity?
Hold on, let me check. I want to say yes.
Because I have crossbow expert, effectively I don't have the usual disadvantage of being within.
No, it's 1 melee or unarmed strike.
I mean, I only have 1 hand crossbow. I suppose I could technically draw my sword and stab him with the sword, right?
Yeah, you could. It's a hand crossbow, so you can technically dual wield it.
Nice. I will pull out my scimitar then and attempt to slash him. My first time I've ever used this, and that's why I roll an 8.
You've got bardic.
Oh, and you have advantage.
Oh yeah. I'm assuming a 24 would hit.
A 24 will hit, yes.
For 5 slashing damage across the back of his neck as he walked past me.
You hear grumbling and cursing. And then trying to look around, figure out where this thing is coming from. He's pretty intelligent. It's gonna make a wild stab at whoever slashed the back of his neck. So that's gonna be a short sword attack with disadvantage. Mean! That's a 9. Still a wild... Still a miss. Wait, do I get 2? Do I have 2 attacks?
I'd have thought so at this level, surely.
Yeah, I have 2 attacks. Hold on. Still with disadvantage, though. Ooh, that's a 19.
That will hit, though.
First sword swing just whooshes past your face, Draven, and then it comes back with an arc that just cuts up across your chest. And I need you to make me a con save. So first, not and.
Oh, hold on a minute. What's his face died, didn't he?
Yes.
Got a hexbladed.
Yes,
I
you
get some
did.
healing from that. I forgot about that. Let me just also do that. HP. 13 heal. Heal. Okay, cool. And then you want a con save.
Yes.
That is a 16.
How much was it? It's a 15. Okay. You will take 5 piercing damage as the short sword slashes through parts of your armor and finds an opening. And you will take 11 poison damage as well. As the tip of the short sword makes contact with your skin, there's this burning pain that just lances through you.
I will hiss. Like a cat.
It seems you weren't up there then.
No, that was my friend.
I like your friend.
Well, I hope you like these bolts even more.
Alright, yeah, it's your turn.
And so sharpshootering again. 19 hit.
Uh-huh.
For 15 damage. 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
For another 18 damage.
Draven, how do you want to do this?
I just keep pumping the more into him. Yes. So basically, yes, as he says, "Oh, I like your friend," I said, "I hope you like these even more," and then it's just like a 2-tap to the head.
Nice. Zat. And the tall creature falls to the ground, crossbow bolt sticking out of its forehead.
Oh, hold on, I also need to do a con save, don't I, for the...
Yes, for the darkness. You're fine.
Nice.
And we are, for the moment, out of combat.
Well, that was interesting.
Yes,
Hmm.
very. You hear from the disembodied darkness behind you.
I can't see a damn thing. I'm getting out of this darkness.
I'm gonna leave it up just purely because I'm annoying and it will last for the next. Wait, how many turns do we get? 30 seconds because it only lasts for a minute, doesn't it?
Yeah, and my thing will last for a minute, so anything that tries to come through there is going to be in a little bit of trouble.
Can I bend down and have a look at the corpse that is currently at my feet with my crossbow bolts in them? I'd like to do two things. I'd like to retrieve said crossbow. Well, actually, I'd like to do three things. Retrieve said crossbow bolts, please. I would also like to effectively search the body if I can, and I'd also like to try to understand what or whom it may be.
All right, absolutely. Crossbow bolts. Give me a sleight of hand check. Yeah,
36.
you managed to get both of the bolts back through a little bit of finagling. And for the checking out who or what this is, well, you wanted to do three things. You got the bolts back. It's an investigation and a nature check.
Cool. So that's 19 for the invest. I guess.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Just bang the set a little bit.
Excuse me one moment. Oh, reset. That's a 19 for the investigation check and an 8 for the nature check.
All right. The person, whatever they are, is currently wearing what looks like a fine set of leather armor, wearing the insignia of the Spider Queen. They also have a hooded cloak with a clasp with a similar insignia, and a light crossbow and a short sword, both very well made, but as far as you can tell, nothing really special. They're just well made. What is special is the pouch, or like not a pouch, like a short bandolier on the belt with vials in them, and each seem to have a cork that is very easy to unstopper and just quickly apply whatever is in them on top of on like a weapon or something. You gather that they're probably some kind of poison, the poison that is currently making your like right underneath your arm tingle and burn.
I would like to effectively start stripping him of his gear.
All right, absolutely, you can do that. It's a little big for you. The gear was made for a creature much bigger than you, but it could probably be modified with a little bit of will and skill.
Yes. Okay.
And as for the nature check, it kind of reminds you of a creature known as a hobgoblin, but this one is a little bit darker in coloration and has longer ears than hobgoblins you have run into in the past. You're not entirely sure, like, what makes it that, but it looks familiar.
Ah, one of those rare hobnob goblins.
Yes.
Move over. Move over. Fuck you, I'm funny.
It was funny.
So I'm effectively grabbing a bandolier of poisons, a short sword, light crossbow, and what is it? Leather armor and
And the cloak.
cloak with. That's not how you spell cloak. Fucking fingers, move the right way. Okay, thank you. And as I basically start, as just as I kind of like almost like finish buckling the bandolier of poisons to my hip, my darkness drops, and everyone else can see me basically just dealing the shit off this corpse.
Elliot shrugs. Just
Oh, hi guys. How did the fight go?
It's dead. Wherever the hell it was dead. It is dead.
Yes, I felt it die. It was quite
um.
invigorating.
Would we all like to gather around and I can give us some healing?
That would be ideal.
We may need to be careful. There is definitely something screaming further to our south. Or there's definitely some loud noises coming from further to our south.
That's okay. Let's cast
I
Mass Cure Wounds.
barricaded the door.
Everyone gets 26 healing. It's not the most pleasant of feelings, considering when Elliot heals a person, they feel all the pain from natural healing that they would have gotten. Oh, they get 31. No, they get 26. Why? I don't know why it's rolling twice. But yeah, you'll feel all the pain that a natural heal would have taken. Healing you all at once. Like, coming all at once as you're healed. It's sort of like a sped up process. But it hurts like fuck.
Elliot, have I ever told you how much I enjoy it when you heal us?
No.
It's quite a sensation that's well, invigorating in more ways than one.
I'm so glad I wasn't drinking anything there.
Unfortunately, the way I work, pain must still be endured, but you get the benefits of the heal still.
Oh, I quite enjoy the pain as well, don't worry.
Well, I'm glad you do.
There's nothing quite like your healing.
Thank you.
To feel all of that all at once.
Oh, it would be quite interesting for you being a Shadowkai, right?
Exactly. Well, yes. You know what it's like. Chasing a sensation.
I certainly do.
I think, given that the other way has been successfully barricaded by Farkaf, it might be wise to head south and see where this, and I kick the corpse, gentleman came from.
You think we should pick up all the gemstones first?
I mean, I guess we could. It's not really anything I'm interested in.
Well, I'm hoping that there may potentially be diamonds there for me to help revivify you. If you happen to die.
Well, pick up away. I will sneak down and keep watch.
Yeah, Elliot will snatch up all the gemstones.
And I will effectively sneak down to this pile of stuff and keep watch to the south to make sure that nothing sneaks up on us.
Okay. Elliot, you reach down towards one of the gems and start trying to snatch it up. It doesn't come loose from the ground, and then you feel a spark from the gem travel all the way up your arm. I need you to roll me a Constitution save, please.
Save.
Hold on. No, it's a Dex save. My bad.
Oh, that's not one.
Ah, that's not great. How many dice? Okay, this is going to hurt.
Oh no.
Sorry, my bad. I very much accidentally clicked the update Discord button.
Elliot, you touch the gem, and this tingling shoots up your arm, arcs through your entire body all at once.
12d8?
And
Fucking hell.
Can I play?
and you hear, all of you can hear this sizzling just spark up from the ground and shoot out almost like a what's that called, Van de Graaff generator from Elliot and outwards as you are hit by 58 points of lightning damage, Elliot.
That was an experience.
Like, there's smoke coming up of Elliot's hair at this point.
Forgetting that I'm supposed to be keeping watch and therefore trying to probably keep quiet, I'll call back and say, we look with our eyes, not with our hands.
You know that one scene
Fuck
from
you,
Home Alone?
Draven.
Yes.
Yeah, he is going to say "fuck you, Draven," and then Cure wounds himself. Why does that keep rolling twice? There we go.
Looking around, Elliot, you notice all of the corpses have scorch marks.
This
Ah.
how the dead became dead.
I'm sorry, I can't resist. This is such a shocking experience.
Didn't.
Well, Elliot is keeping up with current events.
I hate you all. And Elliot, still smoking, is just going to say slightly, "Don't touch the gemstones," as he wanders down to see what Draven's looking at.
Have you finished touching stuff?
Yes. Yes, I have.
Right then, everybody gather round, and I will do my once per day cast of Pass Without Trace.
Alright, all of you get a +10 to your stealth checks.
I suppose I should roll a stealth check.
If you want to be
And
sneaky
then I
about
effectively, I push past and then start sneaking down here.
That's a nat 20 for 31.
Alright, I am going to attempt a stealth check. I do have disadvantage, so we shall see.
Then you just have no, you don't have vantage. You've got a +10. And then
it. Still 27.
that's a
Yeah.
+5 for Noctaria, so that'll be a +15. That's a 30 for Noctaria.
Well, you become the wind.
Oh, I could do that. I could bring. No, I'm joking. I could get my lantern out. No, I'm joking.
No.
If you elemental on me, I will shove that down your throat.
tell you what, I didn't check. Does that require you to attune to it? Nope. Cool.
All right. I can hear someone's something.
I can.
Walking down towards the south, you find what looks like another one of those metal doors. This one is not as rusty as the others. You also find what looks like a well-appointed shrine, all with trinkets, knickknacks, and gruesome displays, all dedicated to Lillith, the Spider Queen. The area is surprisingly clean. There are candles burning in all manner of nooks and crannies. And it looks like whoever lives here likes to replenish this shrine with new finds and trophies from adventures.
Can I take a look at the shrine in more detail and see whether or not there's anything inside, anything of interest on the shrine?
Absolutely.
It's worth taking.
Absolutely. Give me an investigation or perception check.
4 for investigation.
You don't see anything of particular interest. Most of it seems to be, though gruesome and probably hard to come by, trinkets. Just nothing really of value. Skulls, bones, fingers. Most of it covered in some form of web. There are also like whittled spiders and similar things all over the place.
Well, that was in webbing. Would anyone like to try that other door?
Can I put my ear up against it to see if I can hear anything of note before opening said door?
Absolutely.
I will cast guidance on you while you do that.
Alright, spare me, I'm just refreshing because my health hasn't updated. Better, okay. Alright. Shall I do a
perception check, please.
Okay, and with guidance, is that a plus 10?
D4.
It's a D4.
Gotcha. Okay.
The good thing about it is that I can just keep doing it, though. Like
17. Wonderful. Plus D4. That's a dirty 20.
Nice. Putting your ear against the door, you hear ground shaking a little bit. Nothing that seems to spill out. Well, you don't. You feel the ground shaking a little bit, and you hear this weird kind of rhythmic sound, like someone talking. You don't hear a reply. It's like they're talking to themselves. You can't discern any words, just that kind of cadence that indicates someone talking. There's also, you realize by your foot, something sticky on the ground. That seems to be coming from out under the door.
Okay, do I dare check to see what it is? do. What is it?
Well, lifting your foot, it seems to cling to your foot, but not too bad. Like it drips. And there's a slight coppery scent to it. You realize it's probably blood running in from under the door.
Ugh.
Okay, so from this door, I'm not hearing anything close by, but it does sound like there is something speaking, maybe. And as you can see, showing the bottom of my foot, there is blood coming from underneath the door. The door at the very top is out of the question because I barred that up with dead bodies, and there are probably people trying to get through that way. So we can either go through this way and see what is making the blood pool here, or we could maybe go through the door further up, kind of in between the two. What did we think?
Well, we're already down here. It's just blood.
This is true. I'm just mentioning what I see. Can I test the door to see if it opens easily?
Absolutely. The door opens very easily.
I do it very quietly.
Alright, give me a stealth check.
Stealth check with a +10. That's a 29.
You manage to open the door in such a way that you catch the hinges just as they're starting to squeak, and shuffle the door over slightly to prevent any noise as you open it. Just inside the door, you see a crumpled pile of what once was a creature of dwarf size, wearing blending in pretty well into the area around you. You realize the creature was probably a dagger, but is currently slumped against the wall, and is bleeding enough to create a small pool that is seeping in under the door.
Can I check to see what caused, if there is any physical injury on him that caused this?
You've been around enough people who got badly damaged. The injuries are from bludgeoning damage. And the way he's slumped against the wall indicates he was probably thrown into the wall by something of immense strength.
Be careful. Whatever is here is strong enough to throw someone like this against this wall, and that killed him. So be cautious, as we have no idea what's going to be down there.
Understood.
Do you want me to go first?
Nope. I'll go. Jesus Christ!
Well, shit.
Turning the corner, Falcath, you look up at this massive creature.
Fucking hell.
Huge head. The head itself is probably the size of Nocteria, with tusks poking out everywhere. It's lumbering around, and you realize the sound that you heard is it's talking to itself. You don't know what it's saying, but each word feels kind of like walking through nettles as you're listening to it. And it seems to almost be arguing with itself, that kind of almost like it's trying to come up with and come back to something. And it's moving back and forth. You realize it has not noticed you yet. But it is about to turn around.
I think Falcath will kind of usher Elliot to kind of fall back quickly and quietly, and then we can make a plan of attack.
As you usher Elliot back, you notice that this creature also has tiny little black wings on the back of its shoulders.
What evolutionary benefit is this? What made you? Falcath thinks to himself.
I love these guys. They are so absolutely insane.
Just out of curiosity, what is this guy?
You can give me a Arcana or Religion check to see if you can figure it out.
14.
You don't know exactly what it is, but it's definitely some kind of fiend.
Right. There is a fiend just around the corner that probably caused this guy to die.
Can anyone understand what it's saying?
No. I don't think any one of you speak Abyssal.
No.
I don't, but does. Does our learned friend that spent money on learning languages?
No.
No.
Oh.
It's painful to hear each word. In the same way, it's painful to walk through a thicket of brambles.
Hold on a minute. Draven's all about chasing the sensation. I will push through and say,
Okay.
let me try. And I will walk over to here, and I will just say, good afternoon. Is it afternoon?
You have no idea. The creature spins around, looks at you, and just growls something in your direction.
Would you happen to know Common? And then I go, would you happen to know Elvish? Because I also speak Elvish.
It tilts its head, and then in your mind, you feel like something that's akin to getting slapped. It just goes, why would I bother with those sad languages?
I mean, true. I'm assuming this is you speaking into my brain?
If you want to call it that.
My brain, or you speaking?
Your brain. Not much in there.
Probably true. We are passing through looking for an item. You wouldn't happen to know where we might be able to find it, would you?
Lots of items here. Why should I care?
I mean,
An idiot.
sorry, Elliot.
Nothing. Don't worry. Continue.
We're not even here at
Wow.
this point.
This is
Well-
all in Draven's head.
Well, I'm not sure. I wonder whether or not there's something that we could do in exchange. You appeared to be pacing backwards and forwards. Is there something on your mind?
Who's asking?
My name is Draven.
Right. Well, who you serving?
The Queen of Ravens.
Huh. Ah. Sad to hear that.
Why?
Well, I'm Maltok. And my lady of the web doesn't like your lady.
True.
And you're in my lady's temple. Now, piss right off, or I will make you piss off.
What is your lady's feelings towards Vecna?
Fuck would I know?
Well, would you be willing to ask her?
I'm not suicidal.
Well, then how would you know whether or not if our mission might not actually please her? Because although I may serve the lady, my lady Raven Queen, we are here on a mission to destroy, well, to find something that could help us vanquish Vecna. Someone who threatens all gods and goddesses.
Know what? I have no reason to like the people here. You make them go away. I won't stop you. And I can have this whole place for myself.
How many other people are here?
Don't know.
And when you say make them all go away, does that extend to other servants of Lolth?
Maybe.
I see that you do not. And, sorry, before I say that, is he wearing anything of, that may have Lolth's insignia on?
He's not wearing a whole lot of anything.
Fair enough. Well, perhaps,
Well, actually, he does have what looks like a belt attached to some form of trousers. But nothing that wears Lol's insignia.
Well, we may have inadvertently disturbed someone earlier on, and I believe that these might be more appropriate for you. And I pull out the cloak with the Lolth brooch insignia thing on it.
Huh. That's gift?
Yes, of course. I have no use for it. I mean, we also found some armor that contained the mark, but it may require some resizing.
Yeah. Not everyone can be as big as I am.
Very true. Although there was a rather large red thing we were fighting earlier on. It has since been destroyed. But, yes.
Huh. I don't know what that is. Well, I'll take this, and you can be on your merry way.
Before I do so, I would just like to point out, so I am not here alone. I am here with some friends. So, if you hear any more skirmishing, it will be us, I'm sure. And can I just check? Obviously, you are in here, and there is the door there. What is further round this corner? And are we allowed to travel that way?
Far as, I didn't see nothing. You were never here. Well, sleeping quarters, pets, the big pet. But yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Fair enough. So we are to disappear and remain out of sight.
Didn't see it. You didn't talk to me. No idea what you're on about. I don't understand common. I never lowered myself to learning that bullshit.
Well, when you can speak directly into somebody's mind, it's so much easier, right? Why bother
Right.
learning a language?
Exactly. I never understand. I'll never get mortals who couldn't speak in minds. Stupid. Now go away.
Very well. And I will walk over to the others and kind of like shoot them out the door.
Which way?
Back the way that we came.
Okay.
I would love to run off down here, but I'm not allowed to. I feel like I'm not allowed to.
Oh, he said it's fine. He never saw you.
Oh, he said it's fine. Oh, in that case, I will wave the people through. I'll just say,
If you give me a few minutes, if you give us a few minutes, I might be able to try to locate object on the rod.
Well, I mean, let's just pass through and not disturb this gentleman any further. I will be saying out loud, in common, because if he doesn't understand it, then he won't know that I'm calling him a gentleman, and therefore I might be insulting him. We are going this way. And
We're not going past this door.
No, we're gonna go this way round, and we'll usher people through. I'm hoping it's not behind his door, because if it's behind his door, we'll have to be back later.
Get to a T intersection with straight ahead. There's a massive pile of bones, just bones and blood. And to your right, well, facing the bone pile to your right, is what looks like sleeping quarters.
Draven, you take me to the nicest places.
Well, we could always have a quick tumble if you want.
I don't think either of us would really appreciate the audience.
Best time for everything.
No, what I was thinking is that I could attempt to locate the wand. If you give me a moment.
Well, let's check out this room, and then we can take a moment inside here. And I kind of push into the sleeping quarters.
The sleeping quarters seem to be empty. Simple bedrolls are strewn all across the room. You can hear the chittering of rats and the like scratching of spiders running up a wall. Big spiders running up a wall. Each bedroll seems to have a chest attached to it. And there's a simple writing desk in one corner. Further down, you get the scent of fresh produce and fish, and also there is this scent of burning candles.
Okay. But is this a comfortable locale for your dome?
Oh yeah, literally, it will take a second.
Perfect. Let me just have a look down here, and I will kind of walk down towards the kitchen area and make sure there's no one here.
There's no one there. You find several crates filled with fruits, vegetables, and fish, dried fish. The candles seem fresh. They were lit not too long ago. And then someone left them there.
Enough. I grab some pieces of fruit out of the crates and basically bring a few items back for everyone to snack on. We all need some apples. We all need some orange slices between battle.
Of course. So yeah, Elliot has pulled out a forked twig and is sort of using it like a divining rod as he channels his magic into this, and then just says, "A fragment of a rod of 7 parts," as he's trying to locate. And he can keep that up for 10 minutes, and it will tell me if it's within 1,000 feet of me. If the object is in motion, I'll know the direction, blah blah blah.
Okay. Almost as soon as the last syllable leaves your mouth, Elliot, you get a ping of where this thing is. It is within 100 feet of you, to the northeast.
We will need to move in a northeasterly direction, people.
Does anyone fancy a brief moment of rest here before we move on?
I
Why
can
would you
only
want-
maintain
why would you want to
concentration on this. I can only maintain concentration for 10 minutes, but I can recast.
I mean, we could all do with an hour, right?
I could take an hour. I don't get spell slots back for an hour, but I can definitely take an hour.
You might not, but I do.
Yes, and yours are important, so let's take the hour.
Can we effectively sit on the beds and take a short rest, please?
Absolutely, you can. Please give me a perception check, all of you.
I will do so. I have advantage on perception checks.
13, what's not Terry's perception, plus 11, let's see what she gets. She got a 29.
She's got a plus 11.
Damn.
Yeah, 29.
Alright. Each of you settle in for a well-needed respite. From time to time you hear people or creatures conversing. The alarm that went out earlier seemed to have quieted down a bit, and you don't really hear anyone coming close. You can from time to time hear the large creature in the next room have some form of outburst, and then at one point you hear the door opening and a smooth female voice saying something in a language, the same kind of language that kind of tickles your senses in strange ways. I was about to say uncomfortable ways, but then I realized the way of Draven and Elliot.
Almost pleasant.
Almost pleasant ways.
Yeah.
Like accidentally chewing on aluminum foil. Yes, I went there.
I don't think I've ever done that, and now I'm really tempted to run downstairs and get some tinfoil.
Don't
Buddy,
do this to yourself.
No.
No?
It's not worth it.
Ugh.
If someone donates, I'll go and get some.
I would rather have my crutch stepped on by a Great Dane again than chew on aluminum foil.
Yeah, it's not pleasant, but it's kind of that sensation you get from the female voice when she speaks, and the rough grumbling of the large creature responds, but nothing seems to come of it. The female turns around and closes the door. You cannot hear footsteps approaching. And the creature's seems good for his word.
Nice.
An hour passes, you believe. Well, an hour passes, but there's no time here, so... But after a while, you feel rested. I'd say also with Draven and Nocteria, during this time you've heard skittering of a larger creature, much larger. The snapping of webs, the crushing of bone, but it's far away. Just the echoes filtering down.
Why does that only roll 1 hit dice when I do that?
As a useful break. Did anyone hear all of that whatever that creature was moving around? So, Elliot, northeast, you said?
Yes, give me a second. My hit dice aren't doing what I want them to do. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I will recast locate object, just for ease.
Yep, it is still to the northeast of you, and it has not moved.
So,
Northeast.
head us back out, and
Oh.
I look at the pile of bones and just go, so, we're climbing over those?
Climbing over, smashing through. Actually.
I feel like the DM is
How
ready to bring
many-
a massive monster on us right now.
How many corpses would you say make up that pile of bones, darling? Dear? DM? Precious?
Yes.
So if I were to create 3 skeletons out of those bones, would that shift the pile?
A little bit.
I want 3 skeletons. I'm casting it at 3rd level.
Okay. That's not how you spell skeleton. Close enough. You can have a 1 and a 2 and a 3. The pile of bones in front of you move and shift as you raise these 3 skeletons from it. It diminishes just fragmentally? No, that's not the word I'm looking for. Like by a fraction.
But is it enough to have made them loose enough to sort of shove them?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent. He's going to get the skeletons to start moving that pile of bones onto other piles of bones so they can get through.
All right. Roll me a strength check for a skeleton just to see how long it will take you.
Let me get a skeleton sheet up. Strength is a straight roll. Okay. That's a 9.
It will take you about 20 minutes.
Huh. Is there any way to speed this up? Falcath?
I can probably help a little bit if you need me.
What if we all shoulder charged through?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, heads up, there are 3 skeletons on the other side. Those are mine.
What is it with you and corpses about now?
They're useful.
Let's hope these ones last longer than the last lot.
Yes, that was unfortunate.
Yes.
Shall we move out of Falcath's way so he can crash tackle the pile of bones?
Sure.
Alright, what should I do? Is it strength check?
Athletics, if you want.
21.
You have absolutely no problems shoulder checking the pile of bones, and also no problems coming through and stopping before you trip over anything. As you come through to the other side, Valkath, you see more piles of bones, and I love Nathan's reaction.
Yeah, you said that the thing is north.
East?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
do you
fuck.
do you see what's north? Do you see what's up there? Do you see what we got ourselves into right now, guys?
Oh, that's quite large.
And
It's fine.
We're
as
fine.
all of you make it into the hall, you can
Bigger
hear
thing.
the skittering of tiny spiders all over the place. There's this rotten scent that permeates the entire area, and it's not only coming from the blood on the ground, the piles of dead bodies, nor does it seem to be coming from the sacks hanging from the webs above you. Instead, it seems to be coming from an enormous spider-like creature hanging from one of the webs in the center, almost like a nest. The lower portion of it seems like someone has decided to cross a spider and a beetle. The top portion looks like a warped version of a lizard. And as you crash through the bone pile and make your way further in, it shifts slightly, as if slowly waking up. And then, from a further corner, a little bit further up, you hear a slurping sound, and then shifting. And this whole room seems to shift and move just slightly, as if it's breathing. A glowing yellow creature made out of piles of slime and eyes approach. And you realize this is where the smell is coming. And that is where we're gonna end today's
Yeah, I knew that was
session.
coming.
And where is the rod?
It's in the webbing, where the dragon thing is sitting.
Of course it is.
You can see it from where you're at right now.